All right, let's see it.
Quick burst.
Big counter hit on the start of the Sgifto, but yeah, the burst from Casper gonna put Sgifto back in the corner.
Yeah, Casper always spends the burst early into the game, anytime that they take a hit. And honestly, against Potemkin, not a bad decision at all, because that could happen to you. I think that's dead.
That might be a kill.
Yep. Just briefly lost sight of the action, but it was pretty obvious to most of us sitting at home that the Heat Knuckle was going to kill. So
Oh yeah, that's not gonna scale.
counter hit.
Good hit from Casper.
Bar on the side of Casper. How will he choose to spend it? Gets clipped by the 2S.
Now we're in the same spot. Ooh, but the tap dust into a combo is gonna lead to another hard situation for Sgifto.
Yeah, things looking much better for Casper this round compared to the previous. Might have tried something. Probably tried wake up throw.
Who knows, that burst even on both sides, not anymore.
Block, same side this time. Gets the juggle. Isn't able to bait the burst. 6H whiff. Bar slash whiff as well. Hard knockdown this time.
Tripping the backdash, now putting on, walking him down, and this might also kill.
That's gonna be close.
Yeah, this one scales. Yeah,
That did scale, yeah.
Casper still can make it work.
BRC is up, tries their best. Nice choice of deflect shield. It was gonna be a guess for game, but the flick, the inevitable, the gigantic disjointed poke. Only 12 frames recovery, by the way.
I was gonna say, compared to what we've seen with Casper into other long range but high recovery normals, you can't really do that against Flick here.
It's not really doable. Like, flick is one of those moves that you're not really whiff punishing, you're kind of wish punishing it because of the low recovery. A lot of damage already done by Sgifto. It was just one command grab.
But Casper keeping out the pressure on the corner.
Tried the back Mega Fist. Deflect shields in the air just to reduce the landing recovery. Spiral arrow, not 6 speed. Counter hit, hard knockdown with the flick. Blocks. Tried to mash. Flash trying to keep the pressure nice and tight. Does Casper. Shave. Should be able to get the kill off this. Oh, drops the combo.
Drop but a pickup off of a
In the end, no harm done. The greedy back throw attempt.
So put Casper in a good spot. A little bit of a burst deficit, but
Okay, held the flick this time. Air blocks the flip kick. Tried the grab. That's the thing about Sgifto. In those scramble situations, he will represent the command grab on defense. Oh, wasn't able to RC to bait the burst, was Casper. XP attempt, gets right back in there. Fuzzy, and doesn't block the fuzzy.
another
Tap
situation,
once
tap
again.
dust won't kill, but will put Sgifto in a really bad situation. Got some meter to work with, but saving it for the next game.
The nerves always kick in when it's Potemkin on a pixel and he has 50 bar. He can still make something happen. I have seen it happen. Crunch isn't able to crush the armor with multi-hit. This time you get the gold burst as Sgifto blocks the slide hit from full screen.
Going burst for burst, but Sgifto landing the positive bonus off the gold burst. Now Garuda's in the corner. Hold the frames or hold the throw.
Fuzzy jump. IB on the cross up. Ooh, tried some shenanigans. What do we do? We gets hit by the low this time. Whiff punishes the 5H with 6H. Trade, but favorable for Pot, and this probably gets the job done, yes.
Nice, just raw counter hit, and yeah. I was going to say, that interaction with Potemkin 6H, that has a good amount of blowback to it.
It does. It has a massive amount of knockback, especially on counter hit. If you're even remotely close to the corner, those trades tend to be very favorable for Potemkin because it causes the wall bounce. into like the additional burst frame. So you saw he had enough time to wake up and still hammer fall forward.
Or rather, I don't believe, or I think that was an interaction I saw, but it also has a good amount of hitbox retraction as well in the startup.
It does, because the arm punch forward is completely disjointed, so it does push Potemkin's hurt box back a decent bit. Ties it up round a piece.
All right, both bars filled.
Oh, isn't able to get anything going with that back Mega Fist. Gambles on the gold burst attempt, but now you're in the blender. Counter hit.
Counter hit, no big hit though.
Catches, but PRC, so this won't do a lot of damage. You get the corner positioning though. Oh!
But the strike throws a bit too early.
Nice deflect shield from Casper, but ready for the jump out attempt with the 5P. Unable to anti-air, the jump H beats something out. I'm not sure if Casper tried 5P. I don't think the flip kick would have saved Sgifto there, but regardless of Sgifto taking game 3. Which punishes the recovery on the Hammerfall this time with the Far Slash. Counter it 2S. Keeps
Another
the
wall
bar
break.
in.
Back to neutral, dashing in and out of that flick range. Good defense on the side as of Sgifto here.
Tried to Hammerfall his way out, didn't work out. Doesn't 6P the Spiral Arrow. Oh, just about gets hit by the last few active frames. That's good awareness from Casper, recognizing in those situations that Sgifto favors the command grab, choosing to backdash. I love the 2P there to beat the Hammerfall armor round start. Falls forward into the close slash.
More heat tackles to bring close to the corner, but another back throw incident.
Gutsy back throw. You might have died for that back throw, but it works out for Casper in the end.
And another heat tackle conversion is going to put Sgifto at set point.
Not the worst of scenarios for Casper because they still have full burst. You know, Sgifto has to hang on to this half a stick of burst as their only defensive option. Also, no meter on their side. About to build burst now, but Casper with plenty of resources to use. Plus frames for days. Giovanna baits the gold burst this time.
It's not going to kill, but it's going to hurt.
Keeps the hard knockdown. Sgifto will have meter to use defensively, but how will Casper play around this 50 bar? Dashes into the throw.
That was ambitious, but it ended up working out, and now the sets are tied.
Excellent awareness again. The back and forth between these two players. Casper realizing a Hammerfall RC was probably on the way, choosing to dash up straight into the throw. Wage into the heat tackle. Gets counter hit by the flick.
No conversion off of it.
Just takes the BRC and shimmies the throw with the Potemkin Buster, and now Sgifto on set point.
Set point once again with the burst advantage here and corner advantage.
6H, what do you do? I guess you can do that. Oh, but unable to get a punish on the fuzzy jump. This could be a very good situation for Casper, close to building 50 bar now. Trade favorable though for bot. This time will you choose the flip kick to anti-air.
See Sgifto again. I was about to say, content to block it out, but he tackling back to mid-screen. But finds his back to the corner again.
Backdashes, chases the backdash. And the backdash into Potemkin Buster. Heat tackle, but gets air blocked. 2S. Yeah, you spend the bar to get the kill.
Yep, this doesn't scale.
Going to a last round, but a lot of burst advantage on the side of Sgifto.
Opting not to spend it.
Tried to bait the burst. throw coming out. IB. BRC again. Really trying to keep this combo throw safe, or burst safe rather. Flip kick. BRCs.
Deflect shield to get them breathing,
2S
but might not be
catches
enough.
the
and
hammer fall.
yeah.
And
Woo.
I think that was Casper getting the run back.
I